We're back, and it's time for more slot car action.
Okay, how many more videos do
Here
we have of
it
this?
is. Kazuma Kiryu. Don't ask that question. It's never the answer you want to hear.
There's a lot. You're not going to be happy about it.
I know exactly how long this is. It's long. And that's not even from watching the videos. That's just from doing it.
Oi.
I did this in one sitting.
You're a madman. I can't.
How did
I
your
got all
ass
the money
feel?
and then I just sat there and did it.
Yeah, how did your ass feel after all that?
I skipped all the text as much as possible, so it probably took me a little bit less time.
How little is a lot of time? The fuck?
That guy was literally not there 2 seconds ago.
Or was he?
What?
He was hanging from the ceiling, actually. Hey, did you think that Kazuma Kiryu was being weird the last episode? Wait for this.
Is this guy a cop?
No.
Oh.
I don't like
He's
this
worse
guy
than
already.
a cop. He's a pedophile.
Oh no!
Terrible way to settle disputes, personally. I think.
What's wrong with a little racing? There's no time at all.
You might say, oh, don't you want to use the new car that she just gave you?
No,
No.
you don't.
No.
You know, we're talking about the music being just like from a 5th gen game, and I think it's more from a Sega arcade game, which, you know, makes sense.
Yeah.
That too, sure.
Like, this is like the pre-menu for like fucking, I don't know, Virtua Tennis or whatever.
For Sega bass fishing.
That too, yeah.
This is big bass fishing.
Going fishing, boys.
Like, I'm just picturing the boat driving around in the background, and you're selecting what rod.
Fish
You know.
on.
Fuck off. What?
Please don't say that you're gonna lose this race. Don't say that.
I'm not going to tell you anything.
What?
初日から買い続けているというサトル君。カズマ君はその歴史に勝てるのか。注目のカズマ君は青レーンだ。対するはサトル君だ。それではレースを開始するぜ。レディー。勢いよく飛び出した。
Do you think Japanese people know the etymology of the word golem?
What is it?
Golem? Doesn't it have like... Isn't that like... a Yiddish thing? I think it's like a Yiddish...
I think you're right.
Yeah.
Having just played like Aria Star, having felt like 4 different golems, I'd say they got an understanding of it.
So I crushed him while I was flying off the track. It was a beautiful moment.
Nice.
He's not taking it well.
Well, understandably, because he's not allowed to put his car back on the track. He just loses now. And you know what else? He has to stand there and just watch as your car finishes.
It's the final lap.
Kazuma! Ore no Kachida.
So true.
I'm always saying this. Always.
It's like, no.
Oh,
Oh no!
Nani? Just kidding. It's her dad.
we're fucking going places with the store, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which, you know, to his credit, if I saw a grown man calling himself my little daughter's girlfriend
I would also probably
or boyfriend,
fly
I
into
would.
a rage.
Yeah, I might fly into a rage. I probably wouldn't challenge him to pocket car racing.
That seemed like a weird move. I don't really understand the
Still
thought
don't think-
process.
Still don't think this guy is a great dad, but you can understand his concern.
You see, right now we're in a Pocket Racers anime. Everything is softer racing. That's what's going on. No matter how severe whatever's going on, just do a race. It'll be over with.
Do you think Majima can be in that anime?
Sure.
He'd be like, you know, like the Aiba, like the rival.
Be 5 episodes of just racing. See who's the best. Each episode is just a lap.
The Elite Three.
I'll send you to the Shadow Realm, you Kiryu boy.
Oh, you know what?
you boy.
You know what? You know what? Vape will really send you to the Shadow Realm. The Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Jewel.
Mm-hmm.
So you're saying it'll kill you?
Yeah.
I'm saying it'll make you throw up from weed. It'll make you throw up from spending $300 on virtual cards.
Are you telling me something that you spent that much money?
No, I didn't actually do that. I actually haven't spent almost any money on that particular game because they give you a lot of free currency in Master
They-
Duel. So,
They do, yeah.
yeah.
For the few months I was really into it, I haven't spent any dosh either.
Also, I just played a lot of the single player stuff too, the stuff because it's fun. So
Yeah. Like I kind of wish they put the anime aesthetic into that kind of format, like they do for like Duel Links and I guess the now dead Cross Links, whatever it's called, Cross Duel.
yeah. The mobile one, yeah.
The other mobile one.
Yeah.
There was
The one that, but it was never on. Was that one ever on PC? I don't remember.
no, not Cross Links.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Only mobile, that one.
Yeah, that one lasted a fucking year before I died.
Rep.
It was neat because whenever you summon the giant monster, the attack point thingy always just was from the anime, like the actual icon. So for fucking GX, it was just a giant rainbow.
In America, one of these kids would have been stabbed. They would have stabbed each other with a little knife. I think.
Isn't there a Yu-Gi-Oh series with like motorcycle duels?
Yeah, it's 5Ds.
Yeah, 5D's nuts. Yeah.
Is any of the games involve motorcycle duels?
Not-
There was one for the Wii.
But did you actually have to do anything
Yes.
on the motors? Oh.
You raced.
Wow.
Like it was mainly a racer with the dueling bit just kind of being secondary.
That is.
Okay. Interesting.
It was also
Shocking.
pretty bad.
I'm
Yeah,
guessing.
it didn't sound good. Let's be clear.
I'm guessing they use motion controls in an ill-advised manner.
I think it just controlled like shit.
So yes.
No, I
What was
think you... Go on.
What was that Wii game that was like you're a samurai but you have a gun, and they made the first one and it had no aesthetic, and then
Red
they made the second one
Red
and it was
Steel,
good.
probably.
Red Steel.
Yeah, the second one of that was good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
people love Red Steel 2. I don't think anyone really remembers anything about Red Steel 1.
Remember
I do,
the fucking
but-
false
yeah.
advertisement for it.
It was, you know, the game itself was okay.
It was just the fact that it did not live up to expectations, and that pretty
Yeah.
much killed the second game outright.
Which is a shame because the second game is way better than the first one. But yeah.
Didn't that one use Motion Plus?
It also
I
just
don't-
had a cool like Western slash. It was like spaghetti western with samurai shit aesthetic, and
Yeah,
then
right,
also
that-
robot. I think.
It just looked nice compared to the first one, which was just like.
Yeah.
I think part of me wants to actually just play Red Steel just out of curiosity, but that means having to rehook up the Wii. Like, no.
You definitely don't
Fucking
want to
emulate
play
it.
Red Steel 1. You don't want to play Red Steel 1.
I mean, I just have to just play. I want to at least play one level, and then just go straight into the second one.
Okay, play the first one. Play the first level, and then you're done. That's the level.
That's right. I do have the fucking. I have the dolphin bar. I can do that. Holy shit! You're just going.
Yeah.
This is one of those tracks where you pretty much just can't boost. Because if you boost, you will die.
Yes.
So instead, you just have your car go be fast, and you pray that you don't go flying off anyway.
You go fucking airborne on this track.
Noticing that, I was like, holy shit.
Like, one thing I remember is anytime you see a little bump, like hills like that, you'll see the car jumps, even when you're not boosting, and if you are boosted during that part, you'll just die every time.
Yeah. You're done.
A shame. Ah, boy. Like one day I will actually play this game on my own.
Well, I've given you the tools you need to succeed.
You should play Yakuza 7.
You should play Yakuza 7. It's really good.
Like, I want to play 7. Why do you think I put that Ichiban's outfit in the ROM hack?
I'm convinced that everybody who has a hard time getting into Yakuza games should actually start with 7.
Yeah, I'd say that's probably a good place to start.
I just really like Ichiban. It's a dumbass.
He's great.
He's a great
really
protagonist, and I'm really looking forward to seeing more of him.
To
Yeah.
be real with you, it's shocking that they managed to come up with such a good protagonist that people aren't mad that Kiryu got kind of sidelined. Like, yeah, and then of course now he has his own game again, but like, I think as a protagonist, Ichiban was better than I even expected, because like you have to live up to Kiryu, right?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah. But I'm also, like, I'm of the opinion that, like, they've told Kiryu's story, right? Like,
yeah, I
there's-
agree. I
there's
don't know why they're
not
still
much,
doing it.
There's not much left to say there. So I'm glad to have somebody, like, a fresh face. you know?
Right.
Also, I liked all of the side characters in that game too. Namba is great.
I was gonna say, like, have you watched?
Adachi.
I watched all up to like a certain chapter, like a stream.
Sure.
And I just enjoyed every side character you're with, your party members.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even Psycho is really good. Like, all the characters are great in that.
Yeah. Even if some of the side missions, the side quests are just kind of like reused from an older game, which it's gonna happen. Fucking 18
So there
games in.
there was the shot-for-shot remake of the one quest from Kiwami 2. But also, like, the fact that it was a shot-for-shot remake of the funniest quest in Kiwami 2, like, kind of made it funnier.
I feel like all the really terrible side subquest type stuff, which is like just repeat some shit 100 times or whatever, are actually pretty easy to avoid in 7.
Yeah.
And you know where they're not easy to avoid? Ishin. There's actually a bunch of side quests in that recent one they put out, the samurai one, which I really enjoy that game, but a bunch of the side quests in that game are stinky.
Yeah.
I've heard.
Stinky.
I mean, does it help the fact that it's just like it's an older game before what, 6 or 7? Like,
Yeah. I want to say it's
I want to say it was PS3 originally. Like, early PS3.
a game that came out before 6. I think.
Yeah, it would have come out before 6, definitely.
I don't know if it came out before or after 5. It probably came out after 5, because I remember 5 was when they started doing all the like weird spin-off games,
Jeff.
like Dead Cells or whatever the shooting one was called.
Dead
and-
Souls.
Yeah.
Oh god, Dead Souls, yeah.
Dead Souls is does not run very well. is pushing the PS3 to its limit.
I don't know, I think that game was a lot older than that. For some reason I think PS2, I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. What the fuck is the original name of that game? Dead Souls Ishin. Okay, Nation came out in 2014. Damn.
So that's like pretty close to when Zero came out.
Yeah. Shit. Yeah, it makes sense that some of the side quests are kind of poopy.
Hey, could I get a timestamp? I had to go back and look at Jeff.
Yeah, 1533, 1534, 5,
1535,
6,
6, 7.
Okay, fast forward.
I've observed you race several times. I did this, of course, while drinking whiskey. Now, you might say, why were you drinking whiskey in a place where children play? Of course, the answer is because I'm very serious about pocket car racing.
Man, we are at Chicken Cheese. It's okay.
And without compromise.
Look, if you can have beer at Chicken Cheese, you can have whiskey at a pocket racer place. It's fine. Something in the 80s.
Let's have a quick detour and see our buddy the Mushroom Guy.
Oh yeah, how's he been? Oh, bad? Well, that's probably because you're selling mushrooms in an alley. Instead of, like, on the street, in a stall. But I get it. You don't want to have to, like, give money to the government and pay taxes for your mushroom stall, so...
Give me the shrooms.
See,
Watch.
these guys, I understand why they might pick a fight with Kiryu, because, you know, he's young, he doesn't have the reputation, but it keeps happening. For 30 more years. Like, by the time 6 rolls around, Kiryu is basically the mayor.
The mayor.
Yeah. Everyone knows Kiryu. The public figure.
How'd this kid get so fucking tough?
Yeah, by the time Yakuza 6 rolls around, if you don't know who Kiryu is, it would be like... Who's like a famous mob?
Al Capone, probably.
No, I was thinking of like more recent, like
Tony Soprano.
All the ones I can think of are fictional.
oh god, why can't I remember a name right now? I feel like I should know at least one. John Gotti. That
Okay.
would be a good example. There we go. It would be like not knowing who John Gotti is and you live in New York. It would be like you know, this guy really could just solve all of his problems by, for example, going to a grocery store and saying, hey, do you guys want to buy my organic mushrooms that I pick myself? But he just doesn't want anyone to take a cut, you know?
Signing up for a stall at like a farmer's market.
Nope.
No.
He's like, I want 100% of the profit on these shrooms. That's why. That's the only reason. And to be fair, he's charging some prices for a couple of those shrooms.
Good deal.
Some of them are expensive, but, you know, they're organic, so...
I mean, is there any other type of mushroom?
Inorganic.
I mean, that's not really a mushroom, is it?
It depends. How many inorganic things can you eat?
Salt.
One.
Water.
Pretty good, too. Is iron organic?
Oh, come on, you only eat trace amounts of that in other foods.
Yeah, but you could swallow a penny or something and you'd probably be alright.
It wouldn't be pleasant.
Yeah, but you'd be alright.
Also, pennies are mostly zinc.
So, zinc. Wow, you're really chomping down on those shrooms right now.
Yum, yum, yum.
Imagine stuffing like 4 full maitake mushrooms in your mouth.
Just like a
So
handful
off.
of raw mushrooms.
Raw, yeah.
I'd do that.
They're not in a soup, they're not sauteed, they're just raw.
Hey,
You just shove them in your
I
fucking
like-
mouth.
Yeah, I like mushrooms, but I'm not gonna eat a bunch of them raw. Well, back to
Yeah,
back.
exactly.
Unwashed raw. Oh baby.
You gotta
'Cause
at
you
least
know-
rinse the dirt off.
Yeah, you know this guy is selling them in a Ziploc with dirt on them, right? There's no.
I mean, there's dirt on them at fucking ShopRite, right? Like,
Right. Yeah.
They're a major grocery store chain.
You're actually, from what I am told, you're supposed to brush them off and not wash them.
So, allegedly, that waterlogs the mushrooms and makes them harder to cook. But, like, what if I just cook them longer?
Also,
And evaporated out the water? Is, like, not a big deal. I don't care.
also, I just like get a paper towel wet and then do that, and it doesn't make them moist at all. It's fine, and it also gets more dirt off.
What I'll say is I've never had a problem cooking mushrooms after I've washed them.
Yeah. Also, the more surface area you give them, the more they'll get cooked through and get, like, crispy or whatever you want. It doesn't matter if they have water in them or not, so...
Yeah. It just takes longer. That's it.
Yep.
And
And
it's,
you know
like,
what?
not that much longer.
Mushrooms and onions both take a while, so it's like, whatever. They're both gonna be good. Just take your time.
Yes.
Why does it look like the bottom part of that track is the floor?
Oh, fuck.
It
Yeah,
might be.
It might be. Yeah, I was noticing that before. Just Jesus.
Oh, God.
Wow.
Missing texture.
Did you recover from that? What the?
Yeah.
You recovered from that, and then you moved so fast through the corner, I couldn't even tell what happened.
Because
do you
I
mean, Mr.
immediately
Texture?
flew off the track again.
This is not good. You already almost fell off the track twice, and you still have laps to go, and you don't have that much gauge.
The gauge does slowly recover over time, but it is not very much.
If you, like, had to do another of those right now, you could potentially be fucked.
Dog, even.
But fortunately, we're using the game facts parts, so that probably won't happen.
I could burn a boost. See what happens.
Don't do that.
Well, I recorded this a long time ago, so no chance of that happening.
I'm gonna choose to believe you didn't.
Probably do it in the loop.
So the loop will absorb a lot of it. It's a very good place to burn your boost.
That is true, right before a loop, yeah. It's pretty hard to fall off on the loops, I think, in general.
I've never fallen off on the loops
Yeah.
in this.
It's usually
like, you're
just
just
on the
going-
jumps and the corners.
Yeah, because you're just going straight. If you're going faster, you're going to stick to the loop harder. So, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Kiryu giant swings people, so he knows all about centrifugal force.
Mm-hmm. Ah, Jesus, stats. See, that lady, that was your downfall. In this sport, you just kind of just do fucking whatever. If it works, congrats.
She
You
had
fool.
inferior stats that were not sourced from GameFAQs.
Yeah, I was about to say, you fool, you didn't look at the game facts guide. This is why you lost.
You gotta trust We Goku 69. He knows what's up.
I feel like we're not that far away from game facts probably just going away, maybe.
I mean, they
And-
got bought out by fandom, so
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
but who knows? They might just rename it or something. And when it does, what's fucked up is I'm still gonna call it game facts, even if I'm just looking it up somewhere else.
I mean, we're already doing it already with another site, so it doesn't really matter.
yeah.
Yep.
freaks me out is that if they get their hands on GameFAQs, it's gonna like weirdly just change some shit.
They'll probably just add a bunch of ads into it and make it unusable.
Well, yeah.
That's usually what they do.
Get the GitHub link that disables all the ads. Sometimes, Luck Plus or whatever it's called, the block doesn't always work.
Yeah, they work a lot for like pop-ups and stuff like that, but a lot of the time in browser ads can get around it.
Yeah. Ah.
But
So this
They're
woman has
fighting
now
over
fallen
her-
in love with
yeah.
Kiryu, and now it's a love triangle.
The small girl is fighting over her
Oh,
boyfriend,
no.
Kiryu. And the
Middle-aged
woman, of
scientist
course,
lady.
the grown woman, of course, is taking her 100% seriously.
This is the
because-
weirdest fucking telenovela I've seen in a while.
The gang's all here.
I put a firecracker in my
Which-
car.
Which Scooby-Doo character do you think you would be?
What?
Like, which Scooby-Doo character would you be?
I'd be a guest star because I'm not any of them.
So, like Harlem Globetrotters, you're thinking?
Yeah.
No!
Don
Really?
Knotts.
Don
Damn it,
Knotts?
that was-
That's a
I was
good
gonna-
one.
I'm gonna say Don Knotts.
Well, then I'm Vincent Price.
Ah, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. We're picking any Scooby-Doo character. I was thinking of, like, the main ones, but, you know.
I mean, they show up so often they may as well be main ones.
I mean, Vincent Price was only in the one series, right?
Oh, you mean... yeah, I guess so.
Most of the guest stars were just in that one series.
Yeah.
So
Didn't they have like dozens of shows
No.
with Batman?
No, I was gonna say, because you know what? They have tons
yeah.
of, like, WWE movies and dumb shit, too. So, yeah, it's not just in that one series, but... Yes,
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot of
John-
them were in that series.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Undertaker is canon to the Scooby-Doo lore.
John
I
Cena
forgot.
is, too.
Yeah.
John Cena
Oh,
is
yeah.
canon in Scooby-Doo.
Doesn't he like pick up and throw a boulder?
Yes.
John Cena?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having just recently looked up today... sorry. Yeah, just aired the Kiss movie. Scooby-Doo. The
Amazing.
fucked thing about that movie is that it's really good because they just turned the Kiss into shonen protagonists.
Of course.
Complete with transformations.
All right. Well,
Time to pick a car again.
They also made another sub-series where they get like celebrity guests. Not bad. One episode just has the voice actor just being themselves.
What's the series where it's like a swamp house
In a movie?
movie, maybe? Yeah, it's like a swamp house that they're in.
Swamp House.
there's a lot of movies, so I don't
Is it-
know.
Zombie Island?
Maybe?
Either that or the ghost one. It's very swampy for some reason.
Oh, I know who I'd be. It'd be that still image of Shaggy just standing in the corner in that one commercial.
Shaggy Rojo, the most powerful hermano.
Man,
One
so,
commercial.
In the
Do you
Blair-
mean
the Blair Witch
Witch
one.
parody? Okay.
Yeah,
all
where
right.
Shaggy's just standing in the corner.
oh god, you just reminded me, Supernatural's cut into the Scooby-Doo universe too.
What?
Yeah.
There's a Supernatural, there's an episode of Supernatural where the Scooby Gang, or the main two, go into the Scooby-Doo universe.
Okay.
What?
I don't. I've been
Supernatural
avoiding
is that show with like Dean and whatever, and everybody wants them to fuck, right?
Supernatural is that show that if I go on Tumblr, people will take screenshots from it and then put news on top of it, like in the real world. That's what I know Supernatural for now.
But yeah, like apparently they got sucked into the TV during a Scooby-Doo episode, and they introduced them to the concept of death and God and shit like that.
What the
And it-
Oh boy.
fuck?
and it fucks them up a little bit. They can't like, because they're watching an episode of like the original series where it's so innocent.
You're backwards. That's not gonna work.
No, it doesn't count. Can't do it.
Can't drive backwards, can you? Then that you're not completing the track at all. You're backwards completing the track.
Yeah.
It even said wrong way. It didn't say you fell off. It said wrong way. That's kind of funny.
We'll post the link.
I'm surprised they even bothered to put that setting in and not just have it say that you fell off.
There, I posted the episode, or I posted a clip from the episode.
Alright.
Alright, let's do it again, but this time, right way.
Yeah, let's not fuck it up this time.
Did we fuck it up, or did it fuck us up? And cool looking car.
Uh-oh.
Same spot. Same exact spot.
Well, it's the same car and the same track, so, you know.
So how do you steady the car?
You
Mash.
tap, I think it's B?
It says tap B, yeah, but he also
No, I
uses
mean,
a stick.
how does
you-
Kiryu steady the car?
Magic.
He
I don't
yells
know.
at it.
Mind powers.
He yells at it.
Also,
Again,
you
it's like-
don't want to mash because you will use up all your meter and you will then not have any for later.
That's why you mash.
Ah, okay, I was
You
wondering.
gotta pace yourself on the tapping.
Gotcha.
Oh, they crashed.
Good.
Yeah. You know, in like a horse racing game or whatever, you'll have like a cheer button.
Right,
It's the same,
yeah.
same
Yeah.
vibe.
Gotcha. It's like that one Mario Party 3 minigame.
It's the power of your will and emotions that wills the car back onto the track instead of falling off.
See, it's like an anime.
I like
Totally.
the Chow races.
It's like Beyblades.
It's just like Beyblade's Battle... Wait, what is that one thing called? Bakugan Battle Brawlers.
Oh yeah.
Fucking Bakugan.
What a good name. And I'm pretty sure Bakugan is just little robots that shoot marbles. I'm 95% sure that's what it is.
I think you mean marbles that become little robots. I think that's
No,
literally
because
it.
they like fire the marble. You can shoot the marble out of them. That's like the whole point.
I fucking don't know.
I swear that's true. I swear.
All I know is apparently, I guess years ago, my nephew or one of my cousins was really into it because that's what my aunt told me. We were both like, "What the fuck does even happen?"
Damn, you had a Bakugan Battle Brawler in the family? That's sick.
I rather than be in the Beyblades.
Do you think
Sure.
Pocket Circuit Fighter is a Bakugan Battle Brawler?
Maybe.
Tin Pin Slimmer.
He looks like he would be.
There's like 20 years where we don't know what Pocket Circuit's up to in the Yakuza Cold lore, so it could
Yeah.
be.
He could have been Bakugan Battle Brawling that whole time.
Maybe not the whole time, but at least for some of it.
75%.
Ugh.
Is it over?
Video? Almost.
Oh,
No,
you wish
no,
Pocket
the-
Circuit was
the
over.
Pocket
No,
Fuck
no, no. Fuck no.
But you beat the Elite guy, didn't you?
You mean Pocket Circuit Fighter? I haven't done that yet.
He has to beat... Listen. Kiryu has to beat every single person who's ever raced a slot car in Japan. And that's a lot of people.
Yeah, that's
Upwards
like
of 25 people. Yeah.
It's dozens, man. It's a lot.
There's dozens of us. There's dozens of us. I yell at the cash registers. I pay $5,000 for a new plane wing for my Pocket Circuit car.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
Dark purple.
it's a good thing he did this before Mario got in on it.
Please help me budget this. $100 food, $500 rent, $300 utility, $10,000 Pocket Circuit parts.
That's the life, baby. Is this still not the end of this fucking thing?
Oh. Oh.
This year feels
Nope.
very. Oh, we're finally everything's all
What do we?
patched up.
The video's almost over, and therefore the recording session for the evening, but no, we're not done.
Sort of trying to remember what you even get from beating this, aside from more Pocket Circuit stuff.
Sadness,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
emptiness, a
Reward for
hollow
beating
feeling inside my soul.
Ah, so like wrestling.
Let's see you
Gotcha.
next
Yeah.
time on Yakuza.
Your
Bot
reward
gamers.
for winning Pocket Circuit is more Pocket Circuit.
Yeah.